cheese show. And it's 3 times a week. Y'all know we bring that heat. Another installment of Bacon, Egg, and Cheese, where we chop up the hottest topics, dish the dirt, and deliver it to you raw. Sometimes it's spicy, but it's always hot. We got Lady Luck, Babs Bunny, and I Miss Lissa.
Another one.
How y'all feeling?
What up, what up, what up?
Hi, everybody. Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month, okay? And good morning, good afternoon, and all that good shit.
It's definitely Pride. Are y'all doing anything? We are going to be in Atlanta, you know, on the 12th. But aside from that, are y'all doing anything for Pride?
I don't know. I'm gonna be extra gay for Pride, like extra gay. Okay?
How do you be extra gay, Bunny? How do you get extra?
I'll be like do da da, oh do da da, no, I can't get you out of my mind. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah.
Y'all backgrounds is popping. I gotta get my life together.
Okay. Speaking of popping, y'all looking good. And if you are popping and you want us to talk about you, you got to email us at the BECshow@gmail.com. Shout out to Coat, right? Is that what you wearing? Because Luck has stocks and Coat. Talk to them about that.
Well, I'm wearing Coat this morning, but also I'm wearing LaFranc. Shout out to the homies LaFranc. They pushed that through. Lucky Punch is in the kitchen, but it was just too much of a mess for me to get everything together. And I'm wearing Girly Bells. This is the lipstick and whatever that's called. That's what I'm wearing. Hey,
Jonesy's here. Jonesy's here. Hey, Booze.
Hey, Miss Jones.
Miss Jones in the building.
Yes,
So
I have to introduce my shirt.
Well,
shout out to them.
It goes Jones, Mary, Faith. Who's the bottom? Lauren. I agree.
Some respect, okay?
Miss Jones, you look beautiful. Your skin popping.
Listen, I thank you, but all of you guys look amazing.
Thank you.
And I'm here for the extra gayness. I'm doing a death drop.
Yes.
So, Miss Jones, have you ever indulged in any Pride activities?
I mean, I have hosted parties back, but it was like
that's not what she means, says.
You know what? When I'm asking
that type of Pride activity.
The big egg
you ever kissed a girl and you liked it?
No.
Hey, Miss Jones.
You never got drunk and like did a little dance on your friends?
And I have been celibate for the last 13 years.
Wait, what? By choice or by choice?
I was punishing myself for making bad decisions with my kids' fathers. And I said, making bad decisions, just don't make no fucking decisions.
No.
Okay, wait. So you don't even have a little vibrator, a little bunny?
Yeah, I self-pleasure, but I don't, I'm not swapping juices.
Okay.
Now I have a friend.
So are the juices being swapped now, or are you still holding out?
It's new. It's really new. What is
so
that?
Now that you are out and about, how long are we making him wait? Like the coochie, like, bitch, stop playing with us. Pull us out the box.
They told me you lose it.
Brand new again.
You lose it if you don't use it.
I'm gonna have to marinate my box. I'm 2 years marination. 2 years marination.
Okay. I mean, I was on a little spell, but we regulated our system. Shout out to the plumber. You already know.
So here's the thing. After all that time, it's easy to be like somebody and see one thing wrong and be like, no, you can't get this. Because now it's like now it's like all wrapped up again in a prize. So it's like, no. But so with this guy, I haven't seen anything, knock on wood, that I don't like.
I hope you did knock on that wood. You ain't knock on the wood at least? Do you know what the wood look like?
I know what it looks like.
Okay. All right. We proud of you.
I know what it looks like.
You know who will be real proud of you? Monique. Monique would be so proud of you for holding that box down. And for my little baby, she would be so proud of you for not giving it up. Monique has made an announcement, little babies, all of my sweet babies. Monique says, take more pride in yourself. She said she was going through the airport and she saw so many young ladies with slippers, so many young ladies with bonnets, with scarves. And she said, stop it, don't do that. She said she's tired of seeing women coming outside with pajamas. She said, take more pride in yourself. She's not saying full face of makeup, but she's saying, take your pin curls out. Go to the store. When you go to get your little backwood, take the pajamas off, get dressed.
So
what do y'all feel?
First of all, I love your seg. I love that seg, bitch. I said, you're good. We didn't even notice we was being rocked into a topic.
No, she's
come on, Miss Jones. I was listening to Miss Jones. Come on, I studied the greats. Come on.
Listen, take your crate, take the compliments, sis, because you did that well. And so here's my thing. Women spend so much time nowadays maintaining and looking good and trying to look great all the time that sometimes a motherfucker wants to wear pajamas in the airport. I'm here for women that are coming out of the Band-Aid dresses and saying, can my stomach please fucking breathe? Can my legs not be bandaged? Like, so, I mean, maybe she just was in a busy, I don't know, in a I don't know.
Now that Monique lost weight, she feeling herself, okay?
No,
it's nothing wrong.
Go.
Go.
I think it's a generational thing because, like, when I was flying to DR with my mother, I looked like I was asking for change. Meanwhile, my mother came fully equipped, makeup, her shoes, jacket, everything matched. I think it's like, from that era, or maybe they don't fly enough. I don't know what it is, but I know that when you go to the airport, especially with the early morning flights, you just want to be comfortable. Because you're going to be sitting on the plane for a couple hours. Who the hell want to sit there and just be looking pretty? But my mother did it. You know what I mean? So I guess it's just a difference in that.
Who does? They have their little plain jacket. My mom used to have a plain outfit and a plain purse.
Right.
After you first time, when you travel as an artist, that shit gets old. So unless you got an interview when you land.
Yes.
I don't even want to be known when I'm landing. So I'm going to have on glasses, a scarf, I'm looking bag lady.
Shout out to the older women that were straight bad bitches back in the day, okay? Because any female that got a plain jacket and a bag, like, you are straight starting on bitches, okay? You like, what, bitch? I got a jacket just for the plane. I got a bag. Like, my jacket switch up for occasions, okay? Fuck out of here. We flying out. That's money. That's why they got dressed up, because they knew I'm dropping this bag and I'm going to look good. That's money. If I'm going to get dressed to go sit in a nigga car, I'm going to get dressed to get on a plane, bitch. I'm in the air. What?
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm wearing straight sweatpants, hoodie, hat all the way down on the plane, okay? And I'm so happy we got to wear masks now, because look, no lashes, my mask all the way up here on these motherfuckers in the airport, okay?
Yeah. You can get your sweatsuit and your airport attire by going to newyear.com. We got sweatsuits in all different colors. You can stunt through the airport. Get real jiggy with it, baby. We got flavors. And if you enter the code BEC, you're going to save some bacon, egg, and cheese.
Love it.
Of course, that's Miss Jones. That is the legend, Miss Jones.
You better act like y'all know. Fix yourselves. We made sure we got cute for Miss Jones, because the first time she popped up, it was like unexpected and it was so delightful. Ready. You came so transparent. You was in your bed pajamas, and today she came not to play, only to slay.
Staying glowing. You got that dewy. She sprayed that dewy from Sephora on, baby. That dewy.
I looked back at the live because it was such a good day. I wanted to just see it again. I was like, bitch, you look like a boy. Like, you have to stop. You have to stop looking crazy on the gram.
It's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
My name is.
So let's just go into another topic. So Naomi Osaka, she withdrew from the French Open amid the boycott controversy. So she decided that for the French Open, she wasn't going to do any press, not if she won, not if she lost, because of her own mental health. But that is a part of the job. So she was fined $15K, and they were still threatening to kick her out of the tournament. So she beat them to the punch. Said, "Bitch, I'm good. My nigga, my man got money. I got money," and she laughed.
You know what it is?
She's
they somebody else said this too. Sports, the people who's doing sports, they're trying to silence black athletes, because even over there when they was ready to do the Olympics over there in Asia, I think it was Japan, Korea, I don't know where it was going, but the bottom line is they even told them no Black Lives Matter stuff, no fist in the air, none of that other things, you know, to represent who you are. And, you know, if you're on such a platform around the world and you're speaking against oppression and you're speaking against, you know, the things that's happening, I don't think it's nobody's right to silence it. And my bad. And then
I agree.
But she's silencing herself.
Right, because they're trying to tell her that she has to do interviews.
Okay.
They're telling her that
right. I love it.
They're telling her that she has to do interviews. She's a black artist, and I mean, you know, a black athlete, and she's feeling like that she don't want to do some interviews afterwards. She thinks it's some bullshit. Go ahead, Babs.
It is a part of your job, okay? And that's why they finding that bitch, because it's a part of your job. So you could do the interview. You ain't got to go into details and all that. Let me tell you something. I book artists all the time. And in your contract, if it's a part of your pay for you to do promo, I don't give a fuck what you going through. I don't give a fuck who hurt your feelings today. Oh, you on your period. Bitch, get to posting, okay? Get to fucking posting. So she needed to do the interview because it was a part of her contract. And that's why they fired her at. Period.
But now let her do that interview and start talking that Black Lives Matter. Then they going to be mad. Don't get mad then, because you wanted her to.
Okay, but that's the thing. This is the thing too, right? We got to know, don't take the money. Don't take the money if you don't agree with what comes with the money. If they tell you no Black Lives Matter and you like, all right, give me the money, and now you mad after you got the money, it don't make no sense to me. You should have deaded this shit from the jump. Nah, this not my type of party. I don't want to be up in here. But you went up in the party and now you don't want to dance, bitch. You in the party and you don't want to dance? What the fuck going on? Nah.
We only came to dance, Junior. We only came to dance, okay? We only
listen.
I'm not believing that she has mental illness. Is that what it is? We think that's
yes.
Well, no, she don't. She didn't say that she had mental illness.
No, she did. She said she's been dealing with anxiety. She's been dealing with issues. She said, now that y'all coming at my head, I'm gonna share with y'all that it's a mental health thing. It's like I deal with anxieties, like, and it bothers me. It's one of my triggers.
She says she's up and down. Like
yeah.
Did she tell them that before they signed her? Did she say, look, my nigga, I got anxiety, so when it's time to do these interviews, I might not want to do an interview. Are y'all okay with that? That shit got to be on the table before you take my money.
But
she didn't know.
Because the HIPAA Privacy Act says that you don't have to disclose that type of stuff. That's like telling somebody I'm pregnant and then they have the right to not hire you. You don't have to disclose that stuff.
All right, but what you do have to do is do an interview if it is a part of your job. And if not, I'm going to deduct you. If you come to work late, you're not getting your full pay.
Or they could test you after you get hired. They could make everybody go through mental evaluation, and that way it doesn't look like they're targeting one person, right?
Because how did she know that she was going to go through that? It's like, okay, one minute you playing tennis in your backyard and at summer camp, and the next day you're playing against Serena Williams, but one of your idols, and then people are coming at your head. They're judging you. You're in a whole different realm.
That's a part of the game, B.
But she wasn't ready for it, and she's a little younger.
All right,
she's a little younger.
Gotta grow up fast. Look at Michael Jackson. Look at Janet. Look at Penny.
Okay, speaking of children growing up fast. Okay, New York parents are in an outrage because their first graders were being taught sex education, and with the video, and in the video, it was talking about masturbation. Love, do you have that video for us?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you. Shout out to the kitchen.
My penis gets big sometimes and points up in the air. That's called an erection. Sometimes I touch my penis because it feels good. Sometimes when I'm in my bath or when mom puts me to bed, I like to touch my vulva too.
Whoa.
You have a clitoris there, Kayla, that probably feels good to touch the same way Keith's penis feels good when he touches it. But
Whoa.
have you ever noticed that older kids and grown-ups don't touch their private parts in public?
Whoa.
They don't? That's right, Keith. It's okay to touch yourself and see how different body parts feel, but it's best to only do it in private.
Only in private, y'all heard? Don't you fondling your bacon, egg, and cheese.
Nah. Wait. Whoever did that, oh man, where's my sound effect?
Oh, you fucking.
How do y'all feel?
Like touching myself.
Okay, in transparency and in all honesty, we've all wondered about our body parts when we were younger. We've all when we were children, come on now, come on, shut up. So I don't know how I feel about them teaching the kids in school, like, that way, but I feel like, we need to start telling the kids what their body parts is and what's going on. Maybe if they knew, I don't know. Let me shut up. I ain't got no kids. All right, I don't know.
You have nephews? Do you have nephews?
Yeah, I have nephews. But that's their parents' discretion and how they feel about that. I'm not gonna come down. My nephews are not gonna come down here and I'm like, your penis. But I know that I don't hug them niggas in the morning. I don't give them little niggas hugs in the morning.
Yeah, it's young. It's too young. I'm here for the, but it's too young. And at that younger age, if that's going to be taught, it has to be from the parent or the guardian.
Amen.
Yes, I'm wilding out. If my son came home and told me he seen some cartoon and repeated, I'm wilding, yo.
The vulva?
Yeah, I'm wilding. The school, the fuck going viral. Them motherfuckers gonna be on all the news channels. Okay, the way I'm turning up. We making the news tonight, baby.
Yeah.
For real.
And you know what else? I love that you said that, because that's a setup. Because nowadays, if a child says anything about a body part to another child, that child gets in trouble for sexual harassment or sexual. And our brown boys are usually the ones to say some out-of-pocket shit, not knowing, just repeating. And they'll be the ones to already have a record or a pink slip in their file from first grade. So no, thank you. Keep it to yourself.
I ain't got no kids.
Speaking of keeping that PP to yourself, old audio of Charlemagne the God allegedly claiming to have used Spanish fly has resurfaced. Luck, do you have the audio?
No, I don't think he gave me that. Oh yes, I do.
Yes, you do. Don't worry about that. So now, yes, it's gonna be an intimate session. Did she leave?
Real drunk.
Did Miss Jones leave?
That sentence sounds like this. I got her drunk. I didn't just get her drunk. I remember going. I went to the sex store and got Spanish fly. Oh, so you raped? Shut up. Spanish fly. They sell it in the sex store. I'm telling the truth. They sell it in the sex store. I had to fucking. They sell it in the sex store too. You can put that to a girl's throat. Yeah, that doesn't mean it's illegal. So I put the Spanish fly in the E&J. We drinking the E&J. So in my mind, I don't know if it really worked, but I feel like I got horny as a fucking dude. Right? So
well, I remember this audio.
Yes, that's audio from his podcast with comedian Andrew Schultz entitled "The Brilliant Idiots." So yes, he also goes into detail about when she finally came to, because she was a little, like he said, she wasn't completely sleepy. She was a little bit up. And his friends was coming in and they wanted to run a train on her. And he said, no, because a train would be rape. This is not rape. This is regular sexual assault. So I want to know how y'all feel about, the video resurfacing. How do you feel about Spanish fly? Is that an actual drug?
First of all,
it was sold in stores.
Spanish fly was popping back in the day.
It was sold in stores.
I don't believe it was the Spanish fly that had her fucked up. I believe it was the E&J. Because nigga, that fucking E&J will put you on your motherfucking ass. Now they trying to throw my boy under the bus by saying it was the Spanish fly. Come on now, it wasn't the Spanish fly. It was the E&J. You bitches, stop drinking motherfucking E&J, okay? That's what it was.
No easy Jesus.
I feel like I drink any dark liquor.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Okay, so don't give Luck no dark liquor while she's out. But
It's none of my business. It's none of my business. No worries. Let's just move right along to the game.
No.
Okay.
I have a comment.
Okay, because you scooted, so we wasn't sure.
Yes. Us to make it look good. Sorry, Envy, but this is a disgrace. This is a disgrace. He needs to be removed immediately. As a matter of fact, everybody on that show except for Envy needs to be removed and needs to be replaced with someone that's equally controversial and not drugging bitches. No, it's going down though. This is not going away. And
I'm just repeating what I heard. I heard she was a minor at that. Miss Lissa's stupid. I heard that she was a minor at that. You know, I heard she was like 15. I don't know what I heard. I cannot agree with what was said. I don't know. I wasn't there.
So just say,
Just
say allegedly.
Yeah, right.
Allegedly.
Keep going and keep going.
Allegedly.
Was a minor. You know, and I mean, how alleged is it if he's repeating it?
Just say it, just to protect yourself.
Okay, but I love Charlamagne, and that's not allegedly, but allegedly the young lady was a minor, and I just feel like somebody really has it out for him, you know, because this is old news. You know, I read the gossip sites every single morning, so this is not anything new. I think they really gunning for him. I don't know who
because he kicked up that Kwame shit. He kicked that up. When you got bones in your own closet, trust from someone that knows. Leave other people's bones alone.
Amen. Because my mother always says, what don't come out in the wash will surely come out in the rinse. So, baby, stay out the laundry mats. Don't be on other people's dirty laundry.
Yeah,
that's right. What don't come out in the washing machine will sure come out at the cleaners, baby. That's a fact.
Love the remix.
This is the remix, okay? So a little game for you ladies. This is called Radio Versus. I'm going to give you options of two people, and you say who you choose as better. So, Ed Lover versus Ebro. Who do you choose?
Ed Lover. Ebro was like, you know, he was like fame hungry because he came in there as, you know, as
Miss Jones' secretary. Wasn't he your secretary?
He was not my secretary, but he was my co and he was my boss. And then they asked him to make a decision. Did he want to stay on my show or did he want to go back to the office? And he said, that's up to Miss Jones. I said, you're more useful to me back in the office. Let me know when the hammer's coming down. If he had spoken up and told me that his desire was to be on my show and one day take it over from me, perhaps, you know, the ending would have been different, but I still have to go Ebro.
Oh, you going Ebro? I'm definitely going. I'm going.
Okay, let's go. Legendary. Red Alert or Mr. C. Dun, 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 dun,
I'm going.
Who you popping and locking to? Who you popping and locking to? Who you popping it to?
It's Pride Month, baby. It's Pride Month. Okay, we going with Mr. C. Brooklyn all day.
That's
Stand the fuck up, baby.
Yeah. I'm glad now too. He's coming out telling people he likes trans and telling people all kind of stuff. So
baby, he like transcripts, transit, he like everything on the train, baby. Give it to him.
He has taste, as we all do. You know, we like what we like within what we like. So yeah, but definitely Mr. C.
Okay. Yes. All right, let's go again. Funkmaster Flex or Charlamagne the God?
Otherwise, shut the fuck up.
All right. Wendy Williams or Angie Martinez?
Wendy Williams.
I'm gonna go with Wendy. Wendy just transcended. I'm gonna go with Wendy.
We going with the GOAT.
You know, I'm at her house every weekend.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Wendy.
Yeah, we got so when y'all be hanging out, cause you know, just a little, cause we friends now. Key, bacon, egg, and cheese. When y'all be hanging out, you know, boss to boss. When the bill comes, how y'all split it? Like, do you just drop it on her head, like Wendy, don't worry, bitch, I got this. Don't worry. Or do you just let her just pay the bill, or do y'all split it like regular hood bitches?
We never split. Like when we went out the first time, we went to 2 restaurants. I took the first bill, and then some man paid for the second bill.
I love some man all the time when I go out. Some man.
Yeah.
Some man. And then
man.
last weekend when we went to Caroline's, she paid the bill, but she paid because I forgot my wallet at home. I didn't have my ID, nothing. So she kind of had to pay, but she don't care about stuff like that.
I love wallet too, and I'm with good friends and good people. But niggas be like, Zell me. People now
cash at me.
And I would have, but she was like, oh, please, Jones. Yeah. So Wendy, and I guess I have to say Charlemagne for the last question, only because I'm rooting for the underdog, and I feel like everyone's kicking him. I don't like that kick down. I don't like.
We're not on the bacon, egg, and cheese show.
Now, Charlemagne.
Uh-oh.
I was not going to say nothing. I was going to sit back, but
he gave
in all actuality, aside from him launching this wonderful, beautiful platform for, Black creatives, there was a time where it felt like he was attacking Black women. If you go back to certain interviews, even like Cardi B, I mean, she's a woman of color. His initial interview with her when he thought she wasn't shit, and his energy with that compared to when she was Bodak Yellow was a different energy. The way he talked to certain people that he felt, because maybe you changed, you're not the same person that was giving bitches Spanish fly. Now you just get them little deuce. So now that you changed, we don't judge you, but there was a time, it's called karma, bitch. Ain't nobody under attack. Ain't nobody coming for you. It's called the circle of motherfucking life. So you got to be the energy that you want. This is not towards Charlemagne. I'm not mad at you. But what we're not going to do is act like it's just bricks being thrown at a fucking bare wall. That wall got shit all over it.
Right. And you have
Moving on.
You have to be accountable, because
yes,
become accountable. Like, I know I was mean a lot unnecessarily, like really, really mean, because I was, because I thought I could get away with it. I was trying to get the ratings and keep the ratings and just like doing shit. But I have, before I even came back, I started apologizing to people, like looking people up, showing up at their concerts, and really apologizing to them face to face.
Do you have like a biggest regret?
I do. will.i.am. Because he had nothing but like love and had no idea. And I was just telling him he was a Wyclef knockoff and all this other stuff. But like,
let me give you a sound effect.
But I should have given it to him like that. I should have joked and then got into the interview. But I was like, it was just bitchiness. It was unnecessary roughness. So he's the one person I haven't been able to get to face yet to apologize and ask for forgiveness. But yeah, it comes around, like you said. All that shit comes around. When you have kids, you gotta hope it don't hit them.
Yes, and will.i.am, hopefully you watching this, you see we all are, forever shifting, changing, moving, and evolving. So kudos to you, Miss Jones, for even acknowledging that fault. You are not your mistakes, baby. You are victorious.
Thank you.
Now, Cardi B is reportedly headed to the WWE. Like, y'all like, oh, she about to fight bitches? No, she about to host SummerSlam. And they're saying that they're gonna play her song. They're basically using her to elevate the platform and bring on a different kind of energy. With everything that's happening in the pandemic, they think it's a really good idea. How do you ladies feel? Like, she not wrestling or and whatnot?
Shout out to Cardi B. Shout out to the Libra for getting the bag. I just think that is so fire. That's so dope. Like, and she just out here getting this bag, and I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna be tuned in to see Cardi host.
I will too, because I why not?
Exactly.
She's pretty. She's funny as fuck. Why not?
Exactly.
Entertain me.
Speaking of entertainment is right here, and we want to continue to entertain you, but we're also building our team. If you're a creative, if you're a pop culture enthusiast, do you like coming up with content? Email us at the becshow@gmail.com. And Babs, tell them about the talent show.
Yes, so I have a segment called Bunny's Got Talent. If you have any type of special talent, if you could sing, if you could rap, if you could dance, if you could juggle, if you could swallow a sword, if you were a contortionist, if you play any kind of instruments, maybe like 2 or 3 at once. You know, you could play an instrument with your teeth. You could chew cans. You could make a spray can disappear in your mouth. Yes. Email me at the becshow@gmail.com. And we will pick you to come up on the live show and showcase your talent. You have to send a video of your special talent. And people, next week will be the first Bunny's Got Talent. So y'all better hurry up. Hurry up and get up in them inboxes, baby, because it's about to go down. I might have somebody spitting fire. I might have somebody swallowing a sword. You never know. It's going to go
What the fuck is you with these sword swallows, man?
Baby, that's a talent.
No, that bitch sound abstinent.
Swallowing of all sorts is a talent, baby. That's not something that you just do.
I'm ready to swallow a sword myself. It's
see?
Come on, Jonesy, talk to us nice. A little bit of spice.
Babs.
Yo.
If you need somebody to sit on that judge panel with you, I would love to throw my name in the ring.
Yes, I got you, Jonesy. That's what it is. It's going down.
Like
you know what you said?
We have to bring Josie back like 2 days a month.
Now, make sure when you washing down that sword, make sure that you're not washing it down with no Dasani water. So Dasani water is actually the most dangerous water on the planet because it contains salt, it contains magnesium sulfate, and it contains some other cyanide, quinine, some of the 9, baby, that they give to you during death row to kill your ass. So here you are drinking water that make you more thirsty. Now you looking like a parched bitch in the VIP section with no cup. You don't want that. Don't drink Dasani.
It's Dasani and Aquafina. And to be honest with you, they're coming for their heads, but a lot of water is like that. So I would tell y'all to keep y'all skin beautiful, to get you some alkaline water.
No Aquafina? I just bought a whole case of Aquafina.
You fucked up.
Get some. Envy has water called Positivity Water. You can get it from Amazon or what's that other store, that new store? You can get it from Amazon, Positivity Water. It's that alkaline water.
And if you got only EBT and no money, don't worry. Just go get you some lemon, some lime, and if you squeeze it in your water, that makes it alkaline as well. Now, the water might not be as good because if you drinking tap water and you squeezing it, it's still a little dirty, but at least it's pH balanced.
New York City has the best tap water ever, okay? If you put that shit in the refrigerator, you cannot tell the difference. And first of all, water costs too much damn money, okay? All these extra different names of, oh, this come from this ocean, this come from the blue lakes of over there. And then they want fucking $50 for a case of goddamn water. Like, what's going on here?
I love Babs. I used to love drinking water out the Johnny pump.
The who?
Yes. The Johnny, the fire hydrant. We call
it. I was like, what's his name, sis? You drinking the water out of
He was raised off of tap water. I don't ever remember my parents having no fucking bottled water in the house. Exactly. No goddamn alkaline, Alka-Say, no ocean blue, no none of that shit. Okay?
Well, bitch, then let me tell you why you need to stop. Because there's all kind of metals and all kind of things in the water that you are not. It's not even healthy for you to really be even.
My skin good, bitch. My skin good. I'm not that cat.
I'm not gonna argue with you, bitch. I'm just gonna tell you it ain't good for you.
But you know what is good for you? A nice massage. So there's a video going around of this woman getting a 4-handed massage. There's a man as well. So there's a company called Touched by Melanin Gauze. Now they'll wear masks and they're in Atlanta. They pull up and they have 2 masseuses and they get all oily all over your body. How y'all feel about that? You have the video?
That's called the Tandem.
Baby, that's cool. Birthday present. Now when we in Atlanta on the 12th, if y'all can't find me, please hit up the Melanin Gauze, Touched by Melanin Gauze in Atlanta, because baby, I might be getting touched by angels of the Lord. Okay, I might have 1 man and 1 woman since it's Pride Month, MONF, month. And then we gonna get real oily. Would y'all do that?
I have done it.
Done what?
Had a man and a woman massaging me at one time.
That's a fucking threesome. What are y'all talking about?
Hey, well, okay, then I have engaged in prideful activity. Hey. It was on my honeymoon, and I asked for a man and a woman because the man gives me pressure and the woman gives me soft strokes.
Ooh. Wait a second. You said you on your honeymoon, so your husband was there too?
Soft strokes, baby.
So you had a foursome. It was you, your husband, and two masseuses.
No, that nigga was not in the room. He was.
Oh, I'm like, your freak number is 13. Heard you.
But if he was there, we would have just been on separate tables because that is a given. They do that. It's called the Tandem Massage, where it's two people, it's 4 hands on you at once, and that's why I wanted a man for the strength and a woman for the stroking, because I like the soft touches.
Yo, I had a one-person massage one time at Spa Castle, baby. I started asking her about happy endings. Like, well, how happy can this ending get? Like, is it only for men? Do you also? Because she kept rubbing my inner thigh. I'm like, sis, you gotta calm down with all this rubbing. I told you my back was hurting and my skirt was too tight, and now you got me feeling like it's time for the night. I was like, sis.
If it's any masseuse out there, slide in my DM, please. I'll be having back problems. My upper shoulder blades be hurting.
Why you cock
like
blocking? Why is they sliding in your? All right, you blocking. Can you slide in both of us? Can we get a 4-handed massage? We need eight people. Okay,
Just bring everybody from the office.
we need 8 people.
Well, I'm nice with massages. I'm nice with massages. I'm nice with massages.
You good at massages?
Like, yeah, like really good.
So you giving us massages in Atlanta? Is that what you're trying to say? That we don't need the melanin?
I give professional massages. So like if I rub you down, it will be like professional. So don't tell me about no happy endings or anything like that.
Professionals give happy endings.
I'll give you a massage, but it'll be like, you know. Like
so you saying you're a pro? You're a pro.
I'm nice.
Okay, so we doing that. Babs, let's time. It's time for.
Look, I bet you could do the pressure and the strokes.
You goddamn right, baby.
Damn. Because you know what a woman likes to feel.
You goddamn right, baby. That's why they love me.
She transitions.
I tell them all the time.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
I'm booking you. Consider yourself booked.
Okay.
Speaking of books,
it's Pride Month, baby.
Nope. Speaking of books, it's time for story time with Babs. It's a bunny tale.
I got my notes. I got
it's a
my
bunny tale.
notes. Okay, I
Can I
got
just say
notes.
something about this right quick before she get to it this morning? I'm up at 6 a.m. because for prayer. So I saw Babs Bunny's live, so I went on her shit and I hear the story she about to tell y'all. I'm texting her, bitch, what the fuck are we watching on this though? Like, what are you doing? I'm ready.
Yes. Okay. So let me get today's story is about a woman named Karen Cross. Okay. Karen Cross is from Boston. Okay. Now in 1990, Karen Cross got accused from one of her students, a 15-year-old boy, of having sex with him. She was a special education teacher. She was 33 years old. This 15-year-old boy said, yo, I smashed. Now, keep in mind that the sexual limit, like you got to be 16 and over to consent to sex. So he's 15 years old, okay? So not only did he say he smashed, he said he smashed on 3 different occasions, okay? 3 different occasions. But the first time he said he smashed was February 14th, 1990, Valentine's Day, okay? So we already know what February 14th is. Now, let's get into this case real quick. Let's get into this case. Now, homegirl said, this nigga lying. He lying. I never fucked him. We was just friends. That he came to me and told me that he didn't get along with his mother. He didn't get along with his father. He had no siblings. He didn't trust his best friend. His best friend was grainy, and that he had nobody to talk to. And so he confided in her. And so she took Shorty up under her wing and said, okay, we're going to be friends. I'm going to be here for you. Now, let's keep this in mind. She and him was writing letters back and forth to each other. Now, let's go into something that was in one of these letters. This is what Karen said to homeboy. She said, I'm not playing games here. I can't get you off my mind this weekend because of what happened. I wish I didn't care about you so much. I don't care what people think about me as long as my real friends stand by me. I have some great memories, and I hope you do too. Signed, XOXOXO. Keep in mind, when first of all, the bitch took the stand. Now, when they asked her about this note, she said the great memories was that he came and told me that he think he got his girlfriend pregnant, found out the bitch wasn't pregnant, and I was so happy that he didn't throw his life down the drain at 15 years old, and that was the great memory. This is what this bitch said. Okay, now, homeboy, best friend, and the teacher took the stand. Now, the teacher said, yo, this bitch would come up in the room, grab him from behind, turn him around, look him all up in the face. But she also said that the bitch did that to other students. Now, the best friend took the stand and said, yeah, she told me she was fucking this nigga. Oh. She was giving me notes to give to my best friend. Yeah, she did. She did. She did. The fuck is this bitch talking about? Now, let me tell you this crazy shit right here. What the jury did not hear is that this bitch done fucked 2 other students, okay? And because they were 16 at the time, the judge said, you can't bring that up in court because she didn't break the law. So you can't bring that up. So, yeah, she was already fucking kids in the school. Keep that in mind. So now, this bitch, okay, let's go. Okay, she's married. Okay, bitch is married. So Shorty said, yo, she will always tell me about her husband Corvette. This nigga had this banging ass car. She told me she wanted me to go to the crib to see the car. After school on Valentine's Day, he gets in the bitch car. She drives to his crib. No, she drives to her crib. Get a nigga a tour of the house, show him the car, take him up to the bedroom, kiss the nigga, and then they smash. Now, if you go look this up, this nigga's giving detail on how he smashed. I'm not going to give detail right now, but he gave the whole entire detail from the beginning to the end. He even told where he ejaculated on this fucking bitch, okay? He told that shit. Now, what I want y'all to go see is when they came back and they found the bitch guilty. The bitch lost her fucking mind in the courtroom. Oh my God! Oh my God! I didn't do anything! I didn't do anything! Okay, now they found this bitch guilty of 1 charge of fucking him once. The other 2 charges, they said not guilty. So the prosecution said, yo, the state said we want the bitch to get 20 years. Oh, now the bitch really losing it. 20 years! Oh my God! No, I can't do 20 years! I can't do 20 fucking years! In the courtroom, wilding. Okay, now and out there with they 20 years. It's a special type of 20 years where she only got to serve 2 years and do the rest on probation. Long story short, they hit the bitch with 1 year, okay? And then 5 years probation. Now, so that's the story of Karen Crow. Y'all could go look it up. And all you ladies out there and fathers out there, talk to your sons because these old bitches is coming for them, okay? They coming. And I tell you one thing, I got a son. And if I find out that his 33-year-old teacher is smashing, we not going to trial, bitch. You gonna eat this motherfucking ass whooping because if you call the cops, you going to jail for statutory rape. So when I fucking boil your ass up in that crib, you gonna eat that shit, bitch. You ain't gonna say nothing.
Can I say something? I'm not gonna say something inappropriate because I did have an inappropriate thought, but I'm not gonna say anything inappropriate. But what I will say is they've been vetting us to sleeping with teachers for a while. Like, I don't know if I'm not telling my age, but you guys remember Dawson's Creek. You remember the show Dawson's Creek? I don't know if you watched it. You might not have, but he was sleeping with the teacher on the show. He was in high school with his teacher.
And remember when Martin was in love with Miss Trinidad? And when she came, that was the first time we ever bitch on TV because when she was like, Martin, don't you want me? And then Gina came and was like, no, bitch. I do. So to stop,
I never wanted to sleep with any of my teachers.
Me either.
Never. Yeah, it never crossed my mind to be like, oh, my teacher, I want to be with my. That shit's weird.
But in college, you have these pretty cute teaching assistants that are like maybe only 1 or 2 years out of college themselves. So does that count?
No.
But let me tell you, high school, it's crazy because you could be in like your early 20s and work in the high school, and now you got these kids that look like they in their early 20s in the high school, and they try to holler at you. What do? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, don't play with mine. You 33 years old, my son's 15. Yeah, I'm beating that ass, bitch.
You're supposed to know better. But just like somebody said in the chat, that's why stop teaching them how to fuck in the first grade.
There you go.
You're teaching them that.
Hello, with your masturbation videos.
Right. It all goes back to that.
Yeah, you getting them all hot and bothered. When they supposed to be learning about Blue's Clues, you giving them all other types of clues. Look at your vulva. Right, and what about like your clitoris? Like, no.
When we say this,
cookie in a treasure box until they get their period. You be like, oh, cover your cookie.
Let me say this.
See
I found out in looking up this story that when they came up with the statutory rape laws, it was only for girls. And so years later, they had to add young boys into it. So the laws was only for older men trying to sleep with younger girls. And so then they added the boys because these older bitches is smashing. Yeah. Like, yes.
Yeah. I know a lot of young men that have told me, like, that I've dated or talked to, that shared with me that their babysitter or like one person told me that their sister kind of set them up, like, put them in a room with the friend and like was watching the door. I'm like, your sister? Like, there's a lot of young men that were, sexually assaulted, but it's not, I guess, considered that way. Even like Bootsy, right? The rapper Bootsy, he paid strippers to like, I guess, mess with his young son, his nephew or something like that. Like, it's just different. They want a man to be a man, but you're actually violating a child.
Right. And I just think in our culture or in the European culture, they just have this fetish and this fantasy of older people penetrating younger children. And I think that they try to, if the word is indoctrinate, that type of creepiness into us to make it normalized.
Well, Jonesy, I was 15 years old and I told people I was 15 years old and the men did not care around my area. And, I know a lot of young girls who's messing with older men. I understand it's not right. But, bitch, there was guys picking girls up from high school and, signing their girls out of school. You get what I'm saying? Like, I had older boys as well. And you might not have been having sex with them, and, of course, as you're an adult and you older, you're like, oh, my God, what was I doing? But at the same time, like, all of us, you was a bad bitch if you had somebody picking you up from high school. All the grown men.
But it wasn't right. And that's why when we get older, we realize that it wasn't right. Because in young mind, go back and look at pictures of yourself when you was 15. Look at your face. Just your face. You gonna realize how young you look, and you gonna be like, yo, how could this grown ass man want me? Because when you go now and look at a 15-year-old girl, a 14-year-old girl, you like, yo, that's a baby. But nah. They wasn't thinking that way. And in this case, after the judge sentenced her to a year, he said that I think that the laws of statutory rape are outdated. That a 15-year-old is well aware if he wants to have sex or not. And so basically the judge was saying this is some bullshit.
I don't think so. I don't think that's some bullshit because, like, you could still, like, you might think, like, yeah, I want to have sex, but, like you said, when you get older and you think about it, it's like, damn, I wish somebody would have pulled me to the side. I wish somebody would have spoke to me. I wish I would have had a better guidance. So
I wouldn't have listened. My boyfriend had the bag, okay? He was pulling up to my school. I was getting dropped off to school, picked up from school. Okay, it was a lit situation. All them niggas on them bikes. I was like, deuces, fuck out of here. You want a bike? You want a bike?
Girls was hollering at older men as well when I was younger. So
listen, mine was, this is crazy. When I lived in Astoria, we had two buses. Well, it was really three, but the fun buses was the Q18, right? And this year, it was my senior year in high school. I don't know why Triborough Coach hired these two fine-ass black bus drivers to pick up during school time. One's name was Boo Boo and one's name was Doug. And baby, when I tell you, I would be doing his route with him. I told my mother I was at work, and my ass was on a Q18 bus going to Maspeth, coming all the way back past my house, going back the whole night long. And he was 27, I was 17.
And some cultures, like, you know, because women mature faster than men, in some cultures, like, I don't want to misquote, you know, the thing for, I'm not even gonna get into it because I don't want to misquote it, but you know, there are people and there are cultures where younger women are with older men. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. But not
younger, older men. With these younger women, like I know for me, my boyfriend at the time, like he was just doing so much that a younger guy can't do. Like a young guy can't get a car. He can't drive. Like, you know, so it was just like, yo, there's no competing. There's really no competing. But when I think back at that shit, I'm like, yo, my boyfriend, he had a whole, like, all his hair in it. Like, I had no business with him. Like, no business. You got a full beard. You got hair on your chest. Like, mad hair on your leg and shit. He started hair on the back. Like, it's like, what am I doing? What was I doing?
That's why I don't like men. Hair on the back? Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
they get it right here. It starts to come out. Like,
oh, Pride Month.
That's a neck beard. But so I'm still kind of experiencing that. So some of my dad's friends now, when I walk by or when I say things, it went from me being like little Melissa to now they're like, I can tell it's a little more like sexual and flirty.
You
and it's like,
now,
you're supposed to be
Melissa.
my
You
uncle. Like, you one of my dad's friends.
but wait, it was still an age limit. Because I do remember certain older men. I used to be like, ew. You mad old. Don't be trying to talk to me, you old ass.
right.
Like if they was in their young 20s, you know,
They was in their young 20s, yeah. Because especially in New York City, we take public transportation. Niggas will pull up on you at the bus stop like, yo, shorty, what's good? You need a ride? Like, you be like, yeah, I'm going to get in there. Yeah. Or dumb as shit. Nigga could fucking your ass right on up.
Yeah.
The guy that took my virginity was 23. I was 16. And I don't want to say took it because, you know, I wasn't a victim.
You gave it to him. You relinquished it.
Yeah, and then he dissed me. And then I was like, you know what? I don't like boys. No, I'm just kidding. But, you know, he knew that he
Is that what happened?
No, that's not what happened. He knew that he was older. That's a whole nother show. We'll do that a whole nother show. But he knew that he was older. And one day his moms had caught us, you know, like, and she knocked on the door and I went and sat by the window and I had my underwear hanging out the bottom of my jeans. It was just a mess. But she was like, what you doing with this little girl? You get what I'm saying? But I didn't know I was no little girl because, you know, you have your body parts at this time and you know, you think that, you know, whatever's going on, this is too heavy right now.
You think you're grown when you're actually not.
The friends are also sharing their experiences, whether they're lying or not, and they're making you feel pressure. Like you don't want to be the only one that, like, you just want to get it out the way. And so whoever might come into your life at that point and be the aggressor, you might just go along with it. So what's the answer? I don't know if there's an answer. I don't know if there's a perfect age. I know mine was way too young. That I know. But I say if you could wait at least until you're like 18, maybe you have a little more sense. I don't know.
Yeah.
I will say this, and I always say this now. Whatever you do it with intention. Because when you fucking, people get pregnant. So if this is not somebody that you see that could be your baby's dad or your future husband, you better rethink some shit and put it in perspective and wrap that motherfucker up tight or get your morning after or morning before or whatever it is. Do it with intention and don't get caught up in the, oh, he's so, because then you start overlooking the red flags. That's right. What I'm going to leave it right there.
And guys, y'all got to start thinking that your shit is golden too. Because we tell little girls all the time, don't give it up. Hold on to your virginity. Guys, y'all need to know that y'all shit is golden too. I have a son, and I'm going to let him know you're not sticking your shit up in every fucking bird. At the end of the day, you got to be careful who you impregnate, because this is going to be the bitch that's raising my grandkids. This is going to, and especially if you fall in love, you want to marry this bitch. I'm telling you, because if my son try to marry a bird, I'm not leaving that nigga nothing, because that bird ain't getting none of my motherfucking money. Okay, we not even playing that motherfucking game. We not doing this shit.
I agree.
She said what she said, and I agree
Don't
too.
bring no birds into my family. Like, for real, you gotta really think about, it's okay, you want to have sex, that's fine. But once you start making babies, and I gotta think about that DNA, you got a baby by the stupid bitch. What if my grandkid half fucking stupid? You know, all of this shit plays a part. You know, what's up with her family? So
Right.
what, my grandkid,
yes, that shit is real. And then,
yes.
and then the baby's here with problems that y'all ain't even was aware of could be, and now everybody's mad and running from responsibility. And guess what, Babs? Me and you gonna be the one taking the baby to the doctor's appointment, trying to get the surgeries, trying to get the therapist. Fuck all that. Yeah.
Y'all
Yes.
be glamorized.
Yes, keep that in mind. Look out at the girl family, because now this kid that this bitch about to have, if her mother's a crackhead or a drunk, this gonna be my grandkid's other grandparent. So
right.
my grandkid, other grandmother's a fucking alcoholic. Like, we gotta keep that shit in mind. You listen, guys, pay attention, ask questions. Be careful who you plant your seed into, because it's your legacy. It is your legacy, and it should matter. And so I'm drilling into my son that our name means something. Our last name means something. This shit is golden. Facts.
That's a yeah, I want to say this. It wasn't until we were pregnant, me and my oldest son's dad, and we were at the doctor's appointment for like the first or one of the first tests, that I found out that this nigga had the sickle cell trait. These are questions that I didn't think to ask, because so don't be afraid to ask all this shit.
Ask that shit. People be like, yo, if your mother and father alive, no, what they died from, what your grandmother died from, what? Yes, all that shit matters. Okay,
it does. It really does. And
No, it does.
I couldn't even turn around at that point, because I'm like, bitch, what you mean you got I had checked no. And he was like, no, I have the trait. So, like, yeah, shit like that. You have to, for the child, you need to be asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all asking if he got money. Y'all want to know about the bag. Find out about everything.
Happy Pride Month, good luck.
Happy Pride Month. Your smile looks amazing, baby. Tell us about Bite.
Well, who is straightening up my bottom row that used to look like the skyline in New York City? That is Bite, and that's right. And you too can get Bite. Stop walking around here being insecure about your smile. We are too grown. We are too fly. It is 2021 going into 2022. Okay, they are affordable. They even do monthly plans. You need yourself a discount. I got the link in my bio. Hit the code, and you're going to get a discount. Plus, on top of that, check my page, my highlights, that you can watch my journey, because Bite is right.
Very nice.
And like I told you earlier, you can head to MissLissaKnows.com, baby. It's time to get shady. I have sunglasses. We have sweatsuits for your traveling pleasures, tote bags, and much more. And if you enter the code BEC, you'll save some money.
Yes, Queen of the Ring. Y'all already know the vibes. We dropping new battles every day. You can go on YouTube right now and check out the battles that we drop. June 12th, we are live in ATL, a live event, Queen of the Ring. Tickets are on sale right now. You can go to my Instagram page, hit the link in my bio. It will take you straight there. If you're in the Atlanta area, or if you're not, you got a couple of dollars, you want to get out of town, you want to drive to ATL, you want to book a flight, be in the air to ATL, pull up on me. We will be in the building. Bacon, egg, and cheese will be in the building. It's going to be a lit situation. Fire bars. We're going to have drinks. We're going to have weed. We're going to have food. It's going to be pretty girls there. We're just going to have a good motherfucking time. Okay?
Go ahead, CBD. Gonna be in the building. Lucky Punch for all your immunity health, to lower your blood pressure. We have 7 different flavors. We just started off. You can hit luckypunch.com, LUCKI punch.com, and we have all type of different packages for whatever you need. Shout out to all of the new customers who logged on yesterday. Thank you, my nigga. And then you can hit my page. I got the link in my bio as well. Lucky Punch. Get your body ready to fight anything.
Look, all I have to plug is my little old reunion show.
Nothing's little here. Nothing's little here at the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show. We will remove little. Now go.
So my Miss Jones reunion shows on YouTube every Monday. Yeah, it's supposed to be 6 a.m., but throughout the day with me, DJ MV Michael Sean. And Thursday nights, you can catch me on Flip the Script channel with Queen's Flip. We have a show called Me and Miss Jones. It starts 9-ish. Yeah, that's a 9-ish. So check us out on YouTube on the Flip the Script channel Thursday. Tomorrow.
Okay, I got to write this
We
down.
love having you. It was an amazing experience yet again. We love every time Miss Jones makes an appearance. Make sure y'all check out the Mondays, the Thursdays, and everything that she's doing by following her on Instagram. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss no content. You heard me? My white side is coming back out, Babs.
Oh, God.
I'm feeling like a Caucasian woman again. Make
go.
sure you follow all of my dolls, all of my ladies. We're coming to Atlanta. We'll be in Atlanta.
I smell the Liz Taylor White Diamonds.
Yes, baby. It's White Diamonds, baby. It's Salem cigarettes. It's cool, baby. That's how I feel, darling. With a stick. A nice slap stick. And I'm coming to Atlanta. And make sure you get your lucky punch. Okay? Your lucky punch. Lucky with an I, baby. Not a Y. Because why not be lucky? Because I am. That's why it's an I. Right, Luck?
We got lucky crowns too. We're giving the crown to Slick Rick today.
She has everything. She has crowns, juice, and we're coming for Queen of the Ring. So we'll see you there. Darling, cue the song. It's time to go. We'll see you Friday for another show. Let's
And thank you to our guest, Miss Jones. Miss Jones.
Follow me. Thank you for having me.
Oh, we love you. Cut it out.
We love you. What do you mean?
How you doing?